Now we're going to go over Dollar Tree. Just want to remind everybody that watches this video. Today is February 24th. I sent a message into the group letting everybody know if you watched class number 3, technical analysis, then your assignment is to send a screenshot of a stock that you are actually looking at or interested in. I need a screenshot of your chart. All right, I need to know that you're actually using the charts and you're using the information that we taught on class number 3 by now. All right, it's been about a week or so, week and a half. So we need to move forward and we need to start looking at these charts as professionals would. I'm just giving you some tips right now to look at, some things to pay attention to when you're looking for your entries, whether you're going long or short. When you're depending on earnings calls and all these different things, just make sure you're able to see the whole entire structure of the market before you actually go in for a long entry, so that way you can minimize your losses. All right. So we're starting with the monthly. Obviously, we have an uptrend. All right. Off the top, you see major resistance here. Whenever you see price, all right, fluctuating, trying to break a certain price range, but it can't, that's resistance. So price is being resisted at this level right here. And this is the monthly, so each candle is a month. All right, so there's been months and months of price trying to go above this range, and it can't. So as far as taking any positions, long positions, it'd be very hard for me to go and have a price target that's above this range. If I'm going to go long with Dollar Tree, my price target is not going to be above this range because price hasn't shown me that it's able to go above this range. As a matter of fact, right now, it's looking real bearish for Dollar Tree. Stochastic is about to point down. RSI is already heading down. 3 big red candles here. A whole lot of seller pressure on this one with this big wick. All right. Plus, it already resisted the same level that it resisted the previous two times it tried to break through. January 2018, October 2019, and again on January 2021. All right. Okay. So we're going down to Wednesday. I'm sorry, not Wednesday. Weekly chart. My bad. Weekly chart. All right. Pretty much a lot of the same thing. As you can see, the moving averages are starting to level out a little bit, all the way back into December 2019. Moving averages are leveling out. All that tells me is that price could reverse and turn bearish at any moment. All right. So we see that on the weekly chart. We scroll down to the daily chart. All right. Scroll down to the daily chart, and you can see there's a clear uptrend here. All right. But again, price can't move up higher than this particular range. So what I did was I started to chart it out. All right. I'm starting to draw it out. All right. So I put a trend line down to show me that there's a clear uptrend. All right. But I see that my resistance is already pointing down. All right. Now I'm looking at the previous earnings call, and the results in the previous earnings call made price jump dramatically. But even with that dramatic jump, still couldn't get past that point. All right. Now we fast forward to today. Price is actually going beyond my trend line. So what I'll do is I'll just pretty much erase it since it's been breached. But I still have my line here to let me know where the actual price movement is going for the past month or so. All right. So obviously my RSI is pointing down. Stochastic's pointing down. Price is actually pointing down. All right. The market is actually open now, so price is doing down. We scroll down to the 4-hour chart. You can see price jumped down since this opening. All right, a significant amount of money, over $1, I think. All right, and actually price has breached and crossed the 200 moving average as well as the 50 moving average. So we're in a downtrend as of right now. If price decides to turn around before earnings, it could give you a result like it did last time. with a huge jump. Still overall an uptrend, but we're just looking at the direction of price. If I decide to go long with this one, again, my price target will not be beyond this point. I'd probably have my price target here. Probably have my price target around here if I decide to go in, just because I'm not confident in it even going past the point that it has trouble going past. So we can pull up the news on this one. And see what the analysts are saying. All right, 25p ratio is okay. Earnings per share pretty good. All right, estimated target is 122. Hasn't been able to get past that level or up to that level as yet. Beat earnings the last 4 times. Okay, estimate is actually higher than the previous. All right, they're actually in profit right now. Very little sell recommendations. Maintain. No selling. No downgrades. All right, check out the news. See what these articles are saying. Okay, probably need to read this one. All right, and Dollar Tree buy. All right, so read this article and see what you can find on that. If everybody's saying that it's going to beat earnings, which it did the last 4 times, then it could potentially beat earnings. So when you go back to the chart now, you can see prices dropping. So what you really want to do at this particular point is you want to scroll down to the 1 hour and you want to start looking for buyers to come back. Now you go to the 1 hour and you can see the stochastic's trying to move back up. All right, so you're on high alert right now, waiting for buyers to show up, because everybody else is going to be looking to profit off of the earnings call as well, because they saw what happened last time. So last time price jumped up dramatically. You almost got 96 all the way up to 112. So that's a huge jump right here in price. And then right after that, it started to go back down again. So what we're doing is we're putting ourselves in position to profit off of the earnings call and potentially get a huge gain off of the earnings call, and then after the earnings call, it'll probably go right back down again. So you want to wait for other people to jump in first to show you some green, and then once you start seeing some green, then maybe you can come in for a long position. But to me, if I wanted to use a Fibonacci on this one, I would probably have to go up to the 4 hour and use the 4 hour as my measurement, and I'd probably go from the previous earnings all the way up until the 100% level should be probably around January 7th. What was that? Yeah, January 7th or whatnot. All right, extend it out, and you can see price already is breaching the 618 level. Let's just see how low it goes. If it breaches the 786 level, then I don't know about coming into this trade at all. If it starts to turn around before it hits the 786 level and work its way back up, then I'll probably be looking for a long entry around the 618 or the 50 movement or the 50 Fibonacci percentage level, and then my price target would be up here around like $115. All right, but you still got this resistance here with this trend line, and you obviously have resistance up here because price hasn't breached this point. So let's just see what happens throughout the day, but we're on high alert. All right, and then when we see some buyers show up, then we might come in for a long entry and have a modest price target up here around like 115. All right.